Alright, I've forgotten to hit record until just now, so we're going to start the show off with the first place, but this is the road to Rainbow Rank. I'm using Magolor. I'm on the Miku Wheelie Bike. We're trying to get to the Rainbow Rank. We are currently at Violet as of this episode. So let's go ahead and see the results screen. There we have it. Already some good gains there. We're almost done completing the first bar of Violet. So let's go to the next race, shall we? It is Fantasy Meadows. Okay. So it's going to be critical to use the special at the correct time on this track. That's going to be on lap 3, right before the cave. Let's see what we can do here. It's the initial brawl, so we're going to fight, get ahead, fall behind, all that stuff. I like to go for that little ramp right there. I want to grab a needle. I wonder if it's faster to take an inside line and actually go for the second needle, but that's not what I do here. I go kind of wide and get this one, so maybe a bit slower, but we're in first for the moment. Let's see if we can take out enemies and stay ahead. Just as I say that, we fall into second or fourth place, but yeah, taking that inside ramp really makes a difference there. So we try and take out some enemies. We missed that needle, so we're probably going to get hit at some point, although it looks like we got off scot-free. That's nice. We're fighting these two Susies here. So now it's going to come down to, we're about to get our special. Just want to jump over that ramp, but I miss it, so that actually might cost me there. So that is unfortunate. Definitely don't miss that ramp there. So we're in third, we're in second. Can we win? Let's see. We're in first, and it looks like we actually got it. So that mistake didn't matter in the end. We managed to secure the first place. That's going to be a nice gain. Let's go ahead to the results screen. Let's take a look. Yeah, there we have it. Sweet. Next race, and it's going to be on Mount Amber Falls. All right. This is another track where you really have to use your special as late as possible. I like to use it basically at the last second before it expires. I don't think it is possible to wait too long. I think as long as you use it as late as possible, you should get the first. So I want to get the freeze there, which I do, because then you can kind of bully people. Yeah, you can freeze enemies and riders alike. It doesn't matter too much because it's the very beginning. As soon as they unfreeze, they can catch up with Star Trails. But hey, you know, just little advantages here and there, they can add up. We are in first for now. We want to maintain that first so we can have our special charge up as slow as possible. So that will facilitate us using it as late as possible. So I need to do some experimenting. I know you can go to the left of that and go up top, and maybe that's faster, but I don't do that here. So now we've fallen down into third place about. Yeah, we're in the middle of the pack. It is still not the end of the world. We can catch up, but as long as we're not first, our special is charging up just that much quicker, and I don't know what I was thinking there. Don't know what I was doing. So I'm kind of fumbling here, kind of blundering a few mistakes, and we're already about to get our special. So this is actually putting our strategy at risk. So we'll see what we can do. See those riders up ahead, they know not to use the special just yet. They know that they want to wait. So I think that DDD went ahead and used it. I want to wait as late as possible. Yeah, right there, the very last second. Accidentally do a spin dash or a spin attack because just top level gaming, of course. But there we go. We catapult into second place. Can we get first? No, he gets the wheel. We fall into the water. So second place, you know, still pretty good. We're going to get a good game from that. Let's go ahead and see how we did. And here we are. Second place. Yeah, not bad. We're going to get a good gain from that. Next race, and it's on Floria Fields. All right, another kind of grassy 3-lap track. So we'll see how we can do. We've got 2 bulk stars. We've got some fast machines here. We'll see how we can do. This course isn't too technical. Yeah, take a good line there. It doesn't really help this vehicle to jump off the little jump on the right. So we're just doing the best we can. Of course, that bulk will catch up. You know, take that line as inside as possible. Grab the wheel. And I was trying to attack the thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think you can attack those flying guys, but I was just in the zone. I was hyped to be first place. I wanted to hold first, attack the enemies, but here we are. Coming to the end of lap 1. Yeah, just grabbing enemies where we can. Trying to use the Star Trail to catch up there, but I kind of veer off of it. A bit of a mistake there. So he's up ahead. We want to, yeah, take that line. Still pretty good. Right into that fire. Maybe don't do that. But yeah, we're basically right on these guys' heels. We're right here. But just as I say that, we get hit by that other racer's cutter. and we fall down to 4th place, so not ideal. I just want to avoid being hit. I'm about to pop the special anyway. I'm about to get it. Yeah, there we go. Just go ahead and use it there. And hopefully we can catch up. In retrospect, maybe I did use it a bit early. Yeah, because now we got hit by that snowball right there. So we're in 2nd for now, but the other racers are going to catch up. Ouch. Just like that. Yeah, now they're using their specials. So this is basically the lesson that I was stressing on Mount Amber Falls. Now we are suffering from it. But another 2nd place, still pretty good. Still good gains. There we go. So there we have it. Another 2nd place. We're getting super close to finishing off the first bar, but no time for that. It's time to go to Steam Gust Forge. Here we go. Now it's going to be important for the last section not to mess it up. You want to make those jumps, especially on the Wheelie Bike. This character isn't the fastest. He's not slow by any means, but he's not the fastest. So I find when I'm doing the jumps between the airship platforms, as soon as I leave the platform, so after the jump is started, then I like to tilt back on the control stick, and that helps me clear the jumps. It helps me just go the little bit of extra distance to make it. And so it's okay if you can't make it, as long as you just go straight down and use those air boosts and stuff. But you don't want to get stuck on the side of the airship. That's what you want to avoid. So, you know, the beginning of this race has been pretty standard. We're in 1st now, doing some brake tapping there. That's really good on this vehicle for that turn. So we're doing okay. We got to get through this next section before we can get to the airships. There's a DDD on the wheelie scooter, another one of my preferred combinations. I love playing that every now and then. There we go. I grabbed the cutter because they're pretty close. I want to throw it. They both hit those enemies and hit the riders behind me. So here we go. Yeah, this rail here. Yeah, there's that guy. I tried to catch him with it, but it's already gone. So here, we're going to try and do what I was talking about now. We're going to jump and hold back, just like that. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Although I take a bit of a crazy line there, and I hit the side of the wall, just like I was saying you shouldn't. So very important to not overcorrect when you're going through there. Ouch. Hit that dinosaur, the steel ball upgrade thing right in the face. Definitely don't want to do that. You want to actually get the steel ball like that guy did. But yeah, definitely important not to overcorrect, hold your lines, and then you can make those jumps no problem. So let's try and do better this lap right here. We are in the middle of the pack now due to that mistake. But we get the cutter, we're throwing it everywhere. We're going wide, we're all over the place. We're just going to go ahead and pop our special, because why not? We just barely touched that boost panel. So this will keep the riders off me for now, but they're going to be using their special soon too. They're going to catch right up. Just like this, yeah, just like that guy is doing. We're going to jump here. The name of the game is going to be to try and find him, but we're somehow in 1st right now. So we can't use the star trail, but if they pass us, that's what we want to do. A combination of using the star trail and executing the jumps properly, doing that correctly. So here we are. We've got a 2nd try at this. The other rider is just right there. So let's hold our line better. Let's not go crazy. There's 1 jump. There's the 2nd jump. There's the 3rd jump. There we go. That's what you have to do. That brings us into 1st place. We didn't make any mistakes there. Just going to go off here. Get a little boost from the perfect landing, and there you go, 1st place. So that's the important of the ending section there. You really got to execute those jumps correctly. Maybe jump into free roam or time trial just to get some practice, but we get the 1st place off of that. There we go. This should be some good gains. And is that enough? No, that's not enough to get through the 1st bar just yet, but we are getting close. It's probably going to be a few more races, so let's see what we can do. Let's go on to the next race. So we are going to Airtopia Ruins. All right, pretty fun track. Pretty important to navigate the hairpin turns. This initial chicane, just try to go through it as straight as possible, maintain control, and that should give you a bit of an advantage. That should let you pull ahead some. I like to go on the outside here so I can take this on the inside, and that last hairpin there on the inside. I'm still working on improving that one there, but overall not bad, not bad. We take the turn here, and we're in 1st, but the 2nd place rider is right behind us, so he's probably going to catch up using star trails and stuff. Yeah, I'm starting to get better at that turn right there. I find if I take it even earlier, I can take that turn even tighter, but it wasn't too bad. We've got the 1st place. Yeah, we're exchanging 1st and 2nd with that guy, the DDD scooter user. So we get to this rail here, and we're going to see if we can get 4 of these boost rings. Getting 3 is okay too, but you don't really want to get any fewer than that. So we get all 4. There you go. That's great. That lets us be in first. Just want to take this little kind of wide turn or whatever it is long enough. And I like to be in the middle here so I can... yeah, hit the enough of the apex. I could take that a bit tighter, but overall pretty good. I find on this vehicle combination, if I'm on the inside rail, I do tend to struggle a bit and hit that outer rail on the turn. But here we go. Let's see if we can go through this properly. Yeah, okay, good. Still go a bit wide. I still need to improve on that second hairpin, but overall not bad, not bad. The other rider is right behind us. But because we're in first, we'll get our special later. The only thing I'm worried about is the special leading up to the ramp, and also with the jumps coming up, because Magolor special doesn't fire when you're in the air. Otherwise, that would be such a ridiculous special. But here we are. So I'm trying to think of, okay, when do I want to use this? Do I want to use it now? Do I want to save it? I think I'm going to save it. Yeah, and just use it as late as possible. Unfortunately, on the rail, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to have to navigate this good, which we do. 1, 2... and then 3 and 4, so we get all 4 rings with our special firing. That's great. Very fortunate. Well done. So now we want to... yeah, accidentally on the outside for a bit, but I just like being here. Let's take this turn as best we can. Not bad, not bad. And this should secure us the first place. Yeah, there we go. First place. Awesome stuff. So let's see the results screen one more time. This was the last race we had time for. Let's take a look. Let's see how we did. Will this be enough to complete the first bar? And the verdict is not quite. So tune in next time. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more Road to Rainbow Rank, subscribe, like. I play City Trial 2 sometimes. If you're into that, watch out for those. And I'll see you next time.